Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices, where we're meeting the personalities behind ambitious businesses every week. And this week we have one of the founders of Riley. Lauren Duggan is with us. Riley is an eco-friendly period product company, an idea conceived in the throes of the pandemic. Riley's mission is to ensure their period products do as little damage to the environment by creating products that are better for your body and better for the planet. Lauren, you're very welcome. How are you?
I'm great. How are you keeping?
I'm good. The product is looking great. It obviously has evolved and changed over time. We'll get to that in a minute and what you guys are going to do next. But first of all, in about 30 seconds, tell us about what was We Are Riley, that is now just Riley.
Yeah, of course. So as you said, Riley was, I suppose, founded in the middle of the pandemic by myself and my two friends, Anya and Fiona. And it was very organic. We were in Anya's apartment one night in Dublin. One of us got our periods and it got us laughing about how we're all in our 30s and how do we never have products available when we need them. And that kind of, I suppose, started the idea of a convenience model that we could deliver products to women when they needed them. When we started doing market research then, we were shocked, I suppose, to learn about the toxins and chemicals that were in the products we've always been using, but also the environmental, I suppose, damage that the products we were using were causing on the planet. And that was, I suppose, the real light bulb moment that we had to start this business. So we started working on it in January of 2021 last year, and we launched in April. So we're just 16 months trading now.
Okay, so you're really still at the start of the journey, but the reaction has been incredible. I mean, there are very few brands out there that have resonated and connected with people as much as you guys have. Whether you're talking about period poverty, you're talking about environment, or you're talking about the products themselves. Why do you think it's clicked so much?
I think for us, we very much think female health is an underserved market, and the three of us are kind of obsessed with talking about it now. And with that, I think we've really tried to build a community around our brand and using a lot of social media and organic traffic. Plus in Ireland, we've been so lucky to have had the support that we've had in terms of press and PR. And we were on the Late Late Show last year, and all of these kind of things together have just given us loads of exposure.
Now, you started out with that model of delivery. So in other words, you would get the product to the customer, they would get it, job done. But you've moved more now into retail as well. So it's not just that distribution model that you've adopted, you've amended it to meet the demand.
Yeah, we keep changing, to be honest with you, in the last year. So yeah, we launched with the subscription model direct to customers. Then early on, kind of late last summer, we were approached by a corporate. It was actually Vodafone. They were our first, I suppose, client to reach out to us from a corporate environment. And the CEO there, Anne O'Leary, was really focused on getting products into the building for their staff. And we were just so grateful to, I suppose, be included in the tender because we were such a young Irish supplier. And we won it. So that really kind of, I suppose, started the snowball effect of us starting to work with offices. And from there now we're in offices, universities, schools. And it's just been amazing to see that I suppose, employers are willing to put this in on behalf of their staff.
That's a bit of a sea change, isn't it? Because previously it was the responsibility of the woman to provide herself with these products, whereas now companies, schools are all starting to provide these, which kind of is the most logical thing in the world, but was never done.
Yeah, like to us it's, a basic human need. It should be seen like toilet paper. You stock toilet paper in bathrooms, so to us it's just a natural kind of, I suppose, progression from there that these should be supplied as well.
What did the three of you do before you had that conversation in that apartment?
We all had very different jobs. Fiona actually had a sustainable business before, a Cork-based business called Sundrift. She had backpacks that she had designed for female bodies, so she was very used to the entrepreneurial world. Anya was working in Salesforce in Dublin and customer success, and I was actually based in London working in a tech startup. So very different careers, all very, I suppose, settled in our careers as well.
Yeah.
So taking the leap, I suppose, to start Riley was terrifying.
But it's one of those things that when you're coming from those varied backgrounds, is that where the support of the local enterprise office came in? Because, you had these great global ambitions, but you were starting with just the three of you in your apartment and you needed help.
Yes, exactly. Like we bootstrapped the company to get it off the ground because obviously it's a product-based company, so it needed kind of, I suppose, funding from the get-go. And then the Leo got involved. We got trading online vouchers to help us build out our, website and everything else. So yeah, they've been a big support. And now, as you mentioned, we're looking at retail. So more and more now we're getting a lot of mentoring sessions as well, kind of through the Leo to actually help us kind of figure out that whole new kind of, I suppose, distribution channel.
This is something I'm taken from the way you're describing it was never on your agenda.
Never.
You didn't think you were going to be in the market selling period products either to customers directly or in retail.
No.
Do you pinch yourself when you wake up in the morning?
Yeah, sometimes there's certain moments, especially. I think the three of us still, we very much are obsessed with the business and we work, but we don't really think of, I suppose, the impact it's having around us. But then even Fiona got stopped yesterday in the airport and someone came running over being like, "Are you the founder of Riley?" Because they followed us on TikTok and they recognised Fiona. But those kinds of moments are very surreal.
Well, we wish you continued success. It's a brilliant idea and one that is very welcome to move the conversation on a little bit. The website, if people want to look you up, is
www.weareriley.com.
Okay, Lauren Duggan of Riley, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
That's it for this week. Join us next time. We're going to be speaking to Sean O'Sullivan of Badly Made Books, a company which spotted a niche in creating recycled paper notebooks and now has over 100 shops stocking their products around Ireland. We look forward to hearing more from him and explain the business name a little bit. That's next time on Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices.